Hey there guys, today on Tasting Tinctures we're going to be having a look at this guy. So this is a lovely gift from our friends over at the Rum Cartel. If you're at all interested in rum, especially in Singapore regionally, but even globally, go check them out. Lovely community of like-minded rum lovers. They host events, online tastings, chats with distillers. Really cool stuff. They graciously donated this bottle of Nobilis rum. So Nobilis is a independent bottler. The liquid in here is a 16-year-old Long Pond from Jamaica, and it's at cask strength. So what are we at? 68.9%. So quite a big one. Just a little bit of background. Jamaican rums are kind of regarded as the final boss or Isla whiskey level of flavor in the rum world. They're known for their extreme funky aroma, known as hogo. A lot of like almost rotting fruit, like fermentation, petrol, all in a good way type flavors. And this one, so Long Pond Distillery is known for having some of the more punchy esters and ester counts out there. Long Pond Distillery is up in Trelawney Parish, which is up in the northeast of, or northwest of Jamaica, sorry. Northwest of Jamaica, yeah. And it's up there alongside another powerhouse of the Jamaican rum industry, which is Hamden. Both of them, they used to be sugar estates, and they've started distilling rum, and both of them produce a rum that is classed up there as some of the most intense and bold and aggressive of the Jamaican rums. So yeah, 14-year-old, sorry, 16 years old, and tropically aged. So all of its life spent in Jamaica, which means it's going to have a lot of wood influence because that higher heat, that more intense temperature is going to cause more extraction from the barrel, which I think in a high ester rum like this is definitely needed just to tame some of those more volatile aromas and flavors. So let's give it a taste. Give it a smell, rather. Ooh. So, I mean, almost 69%. It does lead with a little bit of acetone, a little bit of nail polish remover. So just try and blow some of that off. But then quickly you get lovely sort of like caramelized mango notes, cooked banana, a little bit of like sticky vanilla. Yeah, some little bit of baking spice kind of in the background, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, a little bit of raisin, like dried grapes, dried stone fruit as well in there. Just so much flavor. Again, like I like Jamaican rums. I like big funky rums. This, just on the aroma, would put a lot of people off. So if you're new to rum, probably this is not a good place to start, because it's like if you don't enjoy drinking coffee and someone hands you a shot of espresso, this is probably the most extreme in terms of flavor and aroma that you could go to, and alcohol content. But there is a spectrum of Jamaican rums. Like there are some Jamaican rums that are on the softer side, some like this one are more on the intense side. But yeah, with that, the color is absolutely beautiful. It's this sort of like rich maple, really beautiful, dark amber, almost mahogany, like just wood colored, honestly. A little bit of like a gold edge to it. Really fun. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Ooh. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of flavor. It's a lot of alcohol. It's a lot of flavor. I'm going to go back in. Like I mentioned before, usually my first sip of a spirit is just to get my palate ready for what's coming. So I don't read too much into the first sip. But now that my palate is braced and ready, should be able to pick out some more notes. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of caramel, dark cooked sugar, that sort of softer tropical fruit, like not bright like passion fruits and pineapples, but like mangoes, maybe like stewed down pineapple. If you cook pineapples with a lot of sugar, the this rum's got a lot of heat. Like texturally, it's quite hot. It's making me salivate a lot, but underneath that, there is a lovely sort of wood spice. It's got the right amount of sweetness to carry the flavor, but the alcohol and the wood tannins are just coming in and cutting it off so it doesn't get too cloying. Okay, third time around, I'm getting past that alcohol. Now I'm getting into like dried papaya, like raisins, dried currants, that sticky vanilla that I was smelling earlier is coming back. Yeah, this is a lot of rum in this glass, but just so much flavor. A little of that chemically acetone, but not, at least to me, in an off-putting way. In a nice sort of like it sharpens it up a little bit, stops it getting too rich. A fantastic example of a tropically aged rum from Long Pond. Yeah, just it's everything that you want it to be and more. How I would enjoy it, like neat, it is quite a lot. It can definitely take some water, like hitting that, like scraping the bottom of 70% right there. Water will definitely help it. It'll help open it up. It'll help soften it. On an ice cube, I'm not sure if it has enough weight. Like, even though it's got so much flavor, the sugar content is so low, the sweetness or the perceived sweetness is so low that I think it might slack out on an ice cube. It might get too thin, too watery. But yeah, like just a little bit of dilution. Yeah, that's gonna open it up beautifully. In terms of cocktails, well, I mean, I would use this very carefully. I think in an old-fashioned or a stirred drink, this would completely annihilate any other ingredients. So if I was to make a stirred down cocktail with this, I would probably split it with another rum just to temper it a little bit. But in tiki drinks or shaken sour style drinks, this would be amazing. Like, this would make an amazing Mai Tai. It would make the amazing base to like a rum swizzle, or even a daiquiri, or if you want to go a little bit more, something like a Brooklynite, so a daiquiri with honey and bitters. That is absolutely delicious. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty penny, so it would cost a bit in a cocktail, but it definitely has all the flavor to back it up. And yeah, if you're coming across rums like this, these high ester Jamaican rums, you don't need to use all of them. You don't need to have a full pour of them in a cocktail. You can just use them as a little accent, almost like a modifier, just to help bring out some fruitiness, help bring out some spice. And yeah, this is for those ester heads, those Jamaican rum lovers, this is a fantastic, fantastic bottle. So yeah, it's open and available to taste here at Tincture House. So come on down, give it a try. See you guys next time.